plethora of great qualities.
It's important to greet students because they need to be able to see that I care enough about you to get up and greet you in the morning.
Everybody knows Stephanie and everybody loves her.
She is always on the go, always coming up with new ideas, always inspiring others, someone that just doesn't stop.
She's like the heart of our school.
When you walk into Mr. Schweitzer's classroom, you see somebody who absolutely loves their job. You can tell right away when students are comfortable with their teacher and feel safe and accepted in the classroom because they are always engaging and having conversations with Mr. Schweitzer.
Every Spirit Week we have, she always dresses up with all the kids to make it fun during the class time.
They talk about movie stars and musicians and things like that, but teachers are just as much of a role model as anyone else. And they have to follow my lead. I have to be the one to show them, it's okay to be dorky and dress up on 80s Day and have your hair in a side ponytail. And it's okay to still be fun and happy and show school spirit. I want them to feel proud of their school.
Having that connection to school and having that support from staff members like Mrs. Schweitzer really helps them feel connected to the school and makes their experience all that much better.
One of the best pieces of advice I ever got was, don't forget that behind every face is a story. And so I get a lot of the kids who struggle in school and I make that connection with them so that they buy into education. And then, to see them graduate and go on to greater things, it's such a joy for me.
Miss Schweitzer was essentially like my school mom. I wasn't a very good student until I met Miss Schweitzer. I didn't like school. I didn't know until a couple years later, but Miss Schweitzer actually requested me to be one of her students because she saw I was struggling and she knew the teaching style that I needed. Most of the kids called her mom. She was just like that school mom to everyone that was here.
Miss Schweitzer is like my mom. She is a mom to me. Every time I go in this classroom, it feels like home.
It was a really fun experience to be in her class. I had her for 3 years and it was the best time of high school. The success that I've had in my life is because of her.
Her first priority is her students and to make connections, and her second priority is then to teach them. Because you can't effectively teach your kids unless they know you and you know them. And she invests all of herself with her students.